The Committee on the Delivery of Government Efficiency will come to order. The clerk will call the roll.
Capriglione.
Here.
Bojani. Alders.
Here.
Bowers. Kane.
Skip them.
Campos. Cook. Curry. Garcia. Olcott. Rodriguez Ramos. Tinderholt. Troxclair. Kane.
I am, yeah, here.
A quorum is present. As a reminder, anyone wishing to testify publicly, please register at the kiosk located in the hallways behind the hearing rooms. If you require assistance in registering or testifying, please contact the committee staff. Members, although we originally had one item of pending business, we don't really have enough members here to do that, and so we will move on to hearing the 3 bills on our agenda.
The chair lays out SB 2610 by Senator Blanco and recognizes Chairman Capriglione to explain the bill.
Thank you, members. Texas's small and mid-sized businesses increasingly face cyber attacks, and with them, the risk of punitive damage awards that can bankrupt companies even when they've implemented basic safeguards. In recent years, Texas companies under 250 employees have been sued for exemplary damages following data breaches, despite adhering to industry best practices. What Senate Bill 2610 does is it creates a safe harbor against punitive damage claims for companies with fewer than 250 employees that maintain a documented cybersecurity program aligned with recognized frameworks. Provisions of this bill scale with employee sizes. Entities with under 20 employees need only foundational measures like password policies and training. Those with 20 to 99 must meet CIS controls, Implementation Group 1 guidance. Appreciate your consideration. Welcome any questions.
Members, are there any questions for Chairman Capriglione?
Thank you. I reserve the right to close.
If there are no further questions, we will proceed to testimony. The chair calls Sarah Horn. Thank you for being here today, Sarah. We show you registered as, what is it? Yeah, we show Sarah Horn registered on behalf of National Federation of Independent Businesses. NFIB, we show you for the bill.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Proceed.
So good morning, Chairman Capriglione and members of the committee. My name is Sarah Horn. I'm the Assistant State Director of NFIB. We represent over 20,000 small businesses in Texas across all different industries. So small businesses are increasingly getting targeted by cyber criminals who know that they lack the security infrastructure to defend themselves. So SB 2610 provides a legal safe harbor from exemplary damages in data breach lawsuits for businesses that have maintained compliant cybersecurity programs that are aligned with industry standards. This bill empowers businesses to prevent breaches and is a win-win for businesses and consumers alike. Thank you for your time.
Members, are there any questions for Sarah, for the witness? Hearing none, thank you. If there's, the chair calls Eduardo Contreras, testifying for on yourself, and are you for or against the bill today?
I am for it.
For the bill. Proceed.
Good morning, Honorable Chair and members of the committee. As the owner of Alcon DTS, a Texas small business that has been offering managed IT and cybersecurity services since 2001, I strongly support SB 2610 to protect our businesses and citizens from devastating cyber attacks. This bill provides incentive and clear guidance to small and medium businesses, SMBs, on implementing reasonable cybersecurity controls, safeguarding sensitive personal data, and reducing economic harm. Several states have already enacted similar laws. Ohio's 2018 Data Protection Act and Utah's 2021 Cybersecurity Affirmative Defense Act prove incentives work. In Ohio, 76% of SMBs increased cybersecurity spending post-law, with 58% adopting NIST frameworks. Utah saw 65% of businesses implement multi-factor authentication and 70% conduct risk assessments within 2 years, which reduced breach-related lawsuits by 30%. These laws have proven that voluntary frameworks drive adoption without excessive regulation. SB 2610 aligns with these successes by encouraging Texas businesses to adopt industry-standard protections like CIS and NIST tailored to their size and resources. It ensures accountability while fostering a secure business environment, protecting our economy and citizens. I urge you to pass SB 2610 to strengthen Texas cybersecurity and safeguard our SMBs. Thank you.
Members, are there any questions? Seeing none, thank you very much for being here. Is there anyone else who wishes to testify on, for, or against SB 2610? If not, the chair recognizes Chairman Capriglione to close on the bill.
Thank you, members. I close.
Thank you, Chairman Capriglione. If there's no objection, the bill would be left pending. Is there any objection? Chair hears none. The bill is left pending. The chair lays out SB 1540 by Senator Betancourt and recognizes Chairman Capriglione to explain the bill.
Thank you, members. Senate Bill 1540 enhances the safety and privacy of our election officials and their staff. Concerns have been raised about the safety of individuals who work in elections. Election officials, employees, and volunteers have faced increasing threats and harassment, which not only endangers their well-being, but also undermines the integrity of our democratic system. Senate Bill 1540 addresses this issue by extending confidentiality protections to election employees, allowing their home addresses and phone numbers to be exempt from disclosure. Available for any questions.
Members, are there any questions for Chairman Capriglione?
I reserve the right to close.
Seeing none, we will proceed to testimony. The chair calls Jim Riley, testifying for yourself, Texas Association of County Election Officials. And will you please let us know whether you're speaking, you are speaking for the bill, is that correct?
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you all for having us. Our members have identified confidentiality as a priority because county election officials, staff, poll workers, and our partners at the Secretary of State's office have unfortunately become a target over the last several years. In previous testimonies, we have spoken of instances of harassment, criminal and inappropriate situations both in the office and in some instances in their home in Tarrant, Dallas, Gillespie, and Bexar counties. Some of these instances have been relayed on social media, also putting election officials in danger of being approached at their home, where their family may be the unintended victim. Additionally, poll workers have been approached at their homes under false circumstances in Hays County by groups claiming to be the Secretary of State. Poll workers have sustained abusive situations in Kaufman County, where poll workers walked off the job after having water bottles thrown at them in the polling location, and Bexar County, where a poll worker was physically assaulted by a voter. These are just some of the incidents that have been reported. This is a serious problem that will lead to more challenges in hiring and retaining the people in these positions. We'd like to thank Senator Betancourt, and I'd like to thank you, Mr. Chairman, for introducing this bill. We thank you for hearing our concerns, taking this step to ensure the safety and privacy of the folks that are running elections in the state of Texas. We believe this step will encourage more people to work elections, and we urge this committee to pass the bill and move it forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Members, are there any questions? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else who wishes to testify on, for, or against SB 1540 today? If not, the chair recognizes Chairman Capriglione to close on the bill.
Thank you. If there are no questions, I close.
Thank you, Chairman Capriglione. If there's no objection, the bill will be left pending. Is there any objection? Chair hears none. Bill's left pending. The chair lays out SB 2373 by Senator Johnson and recognizes Chairman Capriglione to explain the bill. The chair offers a committee substitute.
Thank you, members. So just on the high level, what this bill does is it fixes a loophole where we're able to provide civil penalties for against folks who are using artificial intelligence for phishing and other fraud. So it modernizes Texas law by creating civil and criminal remedies specifically for AI-enabled financial exploitation. This bill allows victims to recover damages, any ill-gotten gains, attorney's fees, and obtain injunctive relief. The AG may also seek up to $1,000 per day in penalties. Criminally, this bill calibrates misdemeanor and felony penalties based on the value fraudulently obtained. So what happened is pre-AI statutes that we have do not address synthetic media scams, and so what this Senate bill does, 2373, is it closes those gaps. So there are no questions.
Members, are there any questions for Chairman Capriglione? Seeing none? Any questions? If there's no further questions, we'll proceed to testimony. Is there anyone who'd like to speak on for or against SB 2373? If not, the chair recognizes Chairman Capriglione to close on the bill.
Thank you, members. If there are no questions, I close.
Thank you, Chairman Capriglione. The committee substitute is withdrawn, and if there's no objection, the bill will be left pending. Is there any objection? Chair sees none. The bill is left pending.
Members, that concludes today's agenda. I appreciate everyone's participation and engagement. Is there any further business for the committee to address? If not, the chair moves to adjourn. Is there objection? Hearing none, the committee stands adjourned, subject to the call of the chair.